Hey guys, Thunderstruck MTB here. Today we're going to talk about the pros and the one nasty con of AXS, SRAM AXS GX drivetrain. So the pro for me, I'm a 54-year-old dude that doesn't have great thumb dexterity. I've never been a limber guy, even in my youth or my peak. And so for me with the mechanical, I had to really rotate, so to sweep through the three downshift gears, I had to rotate my hand down and over to try to get my thumb to sweep up, and I really had to tilt my shifter in a weird way too, which kind of also affected when I wanted to upshift. And it was just never great. It wasn't a SRAM thing, and it was a Shimano, same thing. It's a me thing. It's a Thunderstruck thing. So with this and the stock rocker paddle, which I vastly prefer, I tried the updated one that mimics the mechanical and just didn't like them. That was weird. So this one here, I love it. My hand stays in the riding position, and I can bang up or down through as many gears as I want, as crisp as I want, and my hand never leaves the riding position. This here, for me personally, has made every single one of my rides more fun. So that is for me, the biggest pro. The con, and it's an ugly one, and I just figured out what was going on here recently thanks to Pink Bike. I always accused this of having a weak clutch and having chain slap. There's more chain slap on this. It's noisier than my GX mechanical was. And so I just thought it was the clutch, even though when I go to lock out the clutch like I have now to do my drivetrain every time, the clutch is hard to push. It feels strong. And I was like, what is going on? Never really put any thought to it. Here's what's going on. Is this derailleur is free to swing like Tarzan. And this is what's happening. So on a mechanical, the housing and the cable come down and they wrap and they mount to here on the GX, and it forces the cable body tight against the rear derailleur hanger and that B-tension screw plate, and it forces and it sort of locks the whole body there. Okay, TRP, they actually have something called the Hall lock that does it a lot better, and it actually, again, locks the whole derailleur body from swinging, and it just pivots down here at the lower jockey wheel. That parallelogram does its thing. This thing here, look at it. George of the Jungle, Tarzan, they'd both be happy and proud of this. In the description, I'm going to link today's Pink Bike video. It was the Enduro Huck to Flat. You're looking for the Fazari. And you're looking, if I can timestamp it, I'll timestamp it, but you're looking for the Fazari. When that thing lands, look at what happens with that GX AXS rear derailleur. It's embarrassing that SRAM let this out the door into the public to be purchased with this shit right here. Sorry, that's pathetic right here on SRAM's part. All anyone has to do, if you say that's not a problem, watch the video, watch all of the bikes, watch all the mechanical group sets. I don't care if they're TRP, I don't care if they're Shimano or SRAM. Watch those, how the derailleur body just kind of doesn't move. You see the clutch work, and then look what happens to that GX. It damn near wants to flip off the entire bike. And for SRAM to let that go into the wild and pass the engineers and eventually out to their professional athletes for that season before it sold to us, and let this happen is pretty embarrassing. So that is the biggest con. If you're wondering, if you have this and you're wondering why I'm getting more chain slap, now you know it isn't the clutch. It has nothing to do with the clutch. It's just it's a bad design. Hopefully SRAM will update some type of a Hall lock on their own on the next iteration of it. I see in the World Cup this last 2 rounds for the World Championships and the World Cup cross country that there is a new AXS Eagle in the wild. And the derailleur mount's completely different and everything else if you guys haven't seen it. So I don't know if they've addressed that in the next iteration. We'll all find out. So again, for me personally, believe it or not, the pro still outweighs that stupid freaking con. The pro still outweighs it. It makes every ride better. My bike's a little more noisy. At least my Chameleon has good factory protection, top and bottom here. I don't get anything up on the seat stay at all. So it's just, I can just hear the chain hitting against that rubber there. It's just annoying. I'm used to it now. I do like quiet bike. I've been known to turn around on rides. If something starts creaking real bad, I've been known to turn around, go home, and 2 hours later, my entire bike is apart trying to fix that creak. So if I can live with that con, then I guess, you know, other people can too who are more normal than I am. At least now I know what it is. Before I didn't know what it is. I knew it wasn't the clutch and I couldn't put my finger on it. And I never really thought about that thing swinging. I knew it kind of swung there, but I never really thought about the action of the rear derailleur until I saw it with my own eyes on today's Pink Bike video. So again, look in the description there. Check it out for yourself. If you're looking to buy this and chain slap noise is a problem, I would steer clear. If you're like, I can live with that. Just go into it with an open mind. Go into it knowing it's going to be different. The first 5 rides, you're going to miss shifts. You're going to up when you wanted to down, and you're going to down when you wanted to get up. Anything new is different. Anything different is weird, but I assure you, you'll get used to it. After I was missing shifts up until probably my 10th ride, progressively got better. And then I haven't missed a shift in, gosh, 4 months. And the only time I do, 3 months, the only time I do is if I'm really gumbying up a climb or my head is in a different headspace and I'm really just kind of going back to the 2.5 decades I have on a standard mechanical shifter, then I might blow it and I might actually all of a sudden upshift when I wanted to downshift at the start of a climb and find myself hopping off the bike real quick. But again, I haven't done that. Gosh, it's been all summer I haven't done that. So just go into it with an open mind. If you're gonna buy it, it is different in every way. You install it different, read the installation directions. SRAM has a really nice video on their website. The high and low limit screws are the last thing you do. They are not like a mechanical derailleur. Do not set them like a mechanical derailleur. They're the last thing you do, and they're only a safety screw. They really don't even have to exist on the rear derailleur. I can't stress that enough. Do not have the motor fight against those high and low limit screws. Those are the last thing you do. Read the instructions, watch the video, very easy. I had it installed, I had it out of the box, paired, installed, B-gap done, micro adjust done, and running like butter, I kid you not, in under 15 minutes. And that was start to the top of the box to where I went out and was like, wow, this is awesome. So yeah, that's about it. So again, guys, for me, a great pro. You guys that with long thumbs and are all nimble, you may not have that problem at all. But for me personally, I do. That pro still outweighs this, where you're all going to have this. If you have that, your rear derailleur is going to be swinging around just like mine is and the one on Pink Bike. Know that going in, but at least now you know what it is and you go in with an open mind, and you're not going to be surprised if you watch the video through. So if you have any questions on anything else I didn't really cover, I do have some other opinions on some things, but they're just my opinions and kind of minute. Again, I would still buy this all day long again for the ease of installation, adjustment, and that shifting, the lightning quick shifting I can get. They fix the rear derailleur here in the next iteration, then we're all good. I did read online that there's a hull lock type thing you can do on this, so I'm going to start searching around the internet to see if I can find how to maybe lock this rear derailleur against that rear derailleur hanger, and if I can find something, I'll put an update to this video. But anyway, that's about it, guys and gals. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See ya.